we were sitting on the couch, and he was just rubbing my leg and smelling me and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I just hear this. I'm like, what is going on? The man was just releasing himself.
He was just farting?
No, it was just coming.
Oh!
And then nothing happened. I was like, what? Are you all right? He was like, I don't believe it just happened. I said, what? And then he said, I just came. How? We ain't even did nothing. Our clothes is on.
This episode is supported by Planned Parenthood Federation of America. I am currently in a relationship, and I'm learning that relationships take work. But you know what shouldn't take work? Getting access to basic health care. It should not be a full-time job just to get the sexual and reproductive care you need to survive. It's just wild to me. Planned Parenthood believes we should have the freedom to make decisions about our own bodies and our futures without anyone else interfering. Whether you need STI testing, birth control, gender-affirming care, abortion, or sex education, Planned Parenthood is here for you. But right now, lawmakers across the country are preventing people from getting essential health care. They want to deny people birth control and promote abstinence-only programs, which is just ugh, ew. No, thank you, okay? They literally want to control our bodies and treat us like puppets. Right now, millions of people could lose access to care, especially Black and Latino people, people in rural areas, and people with low incomes. It's scary. But Planned Parenthood believes healthcare is a human right that everyone deserves. They're fighting every day to build a future where everyone can get the care they need, no matter who they are. Supporters like you power this work. Donate to support Planned Parenthood now at plannedparenthood.org/defend. Have you ever been on a date with a perfectly nice person and suddenly your brain starts screaming, but is he the one? And then you start spiraling and you're comparing him to your ex or that random hot person you saw on Hinge and you can't stop the loop? We all have unwanted thoughts. But if you're constantly questioning if you love your partner the right way or if you should break up with them for no reason, you might be dealing with relationship OCD. OCD is not just about color coding your closet. Okay, it can latch on to your love life and create this never-ending cycle of anxiety and reassurance seeking where you never feel secure. But the good news is that it is highly treatable with NOCD. They are the leading provider of OCD treatment, and they use ERP therapy, which is the gold standard for this. You get live face-to-face virtual sessions with a specialist who teaches you how to take the power back from those intrusive thoughts so you can actually enjoy your relationship. It's covered by insurance for over 155 million Americans, which is amazing. So, if you think you might be struggling with relationship OCD, do not wait. Visit NOCD.com to book a free call with their team. That's NOCD.com. Baby, welcome to another episode of Why Won't You Date Me, a podcast where me, Nicole Byer, was trying to figure out why I was so single, even though you could come on a desk and tell me it was a keyboard. My guest today is a legendary drag queen, from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7 and All Stars 4. She's the queen of meme, and I'm so excited to have her on the show because Cacoon is one of my favorite moments of the entire series. It's Jasmine Masters!
Hey!
Okay. Before we get into dating and whatnot, so my assistant, Lindsay, she's very wonderful. She did some research. And the Cacoon moment, which is truly one of the iconic moments of the show.
Cacoon? Because the butterfly is actually in the cocoon. This is the cocoon. Cocoon. Okay, great.
She found out you were just eating edibles that day.
Yes, a lot of them. A lot of them.
I love that. It's a cocoon, and then I shed the cocoon, and there's a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. You say cocoon so many times, and it makes me laugh so hard.
Because I can think, I forgot what the challenge was. It's almost like an hour to 2 hours of, the filming and behind the scenes, and they got to talk to each girl and do it maybe 2-3 times. So I was down the line talking to her, and by that time, everything kicked in. So I was just there, and mind you, I helped I sold Kennedy's cape.
Mm-hmm.
I was helping some of the girls do different things. I was just doing whatever I was doing, and it got to me. I was like, hey, what's up, Ruth? What's up? They were like, okay, well, y'all gonna talk about this, because I'm talking about back in the day.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, no, we're gonna talk about this, talk about that. I said, okay. And then when they asked me what was I making for the runway, I'm thinking, runway? Like, oh shit. What
was I making?
And what was the challenge?
It is so funny.
That was my first time ever having edibles, too. We was doing that show.
Really?
Yes. So I was very new to them. And I was like, why it ain't kicking in? Because I'm used to smoking weed. And it kicks in. Uh-huh. And when it kicks in, baby, feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. So on the show, you're not like, you can't have like a phone or anything.
No.
But you had edibles.
Yes. See, the edibles look like regular, like, candy. So I had got the gummy worms, and I took all the gummy worms out, and I put all the edibles in there. And then I broke the real ones. I just put a little slit in them so I can know which one was, the 3 that was regular and the 3 that wasn't. Yeah.
I love that so much. How were you high for most of filming?
Yes. Absolutely. Girl, I was getting lit. And then I found some weed in my bag. And I tried to put that in a coffee maker and tried to get the steam and all that to melt it out. I don't know if it worked, but them edibles kicked in.
Women in STEM. I love that. I love that. You said I will figure out how to fucking get high.
I will figure out how to get lit. Yes.
So, Jasmine, are you single? Are you dating? Do you not want to say?
I am single.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you looking?
I'm not looking, but if something happens, then okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm really scared of heartbreak. I never had the heartbreak. And I've been in 4 relationships in my gay life. They all lasted 2 years. The last one was 8 years.
Oof.
But I seen people go through that heartache, and I ain't built for that.
You said that's not for me.
I went through that,
see that
when I was in high school. And me and my girlfriend broke up, and it was like, we was together, almost 3 years. So I went through the whole can't sleep, can't eat, crying and shit, can't hear nothing sad. Any song come on, you boo-hooing. I've been through that then. But to be older and to see people go through that, I'm just like, damn, it fucks you up like that?
It does.
It fucks people's heads up.
It really does.
I don't want to be in that love. I don't want to be in love with nobody like that.
How do you... So you've been in long-term relationships. How do you not get to that point where you're letting shit fuck you up? Like, how are you just...
Well, the last relationship I had was, I think I was 26, 27. I'm 49 now. Oh. So that's a long time to be single playing swords for free. Just freelancing. But to be in love with somebody is great because I'm a loving person. I love all of that. But I know I give so much. And I just don't want to just give myself. I'm afraid to give myself to somebody, then they turn around and do something stupid.
Yes.
Because if you lie, you cheat, we're done. I don't do that back and forth. I can't argue with you. If you cheat, if something's not right, you go out, may not come back to the morning. Baby, we broken up. Because I can't trust you. If I can't trust you, anybody, we would never be...
I think that's good.
Sitting down at the table doing nothing.
Because you have to trust your partner. You can't be going home to somebody and you're like, you moving through the world funny and I don't know what you're out there doing. Right. Like, no, I don't like that either.
Absolutely. Because I'm going to be 1,000 with you. I ain't got nothing to hide from you. You're going to know everything you need to know. And whatever you ask me, but you say, I want to go to the club with you, I'm not going to say no. Because I know I've never been a cheating type.
Yeah, you're not doing shady shit.
Yeah, no. But I don't know what they, mindsets are. And, the opportunities knocks on all our doors. Some people answer. I don't answer them. I don't answer them knocks. They're one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Opportunity knocks and I don't answer.
They knock, I don't answer.
God, that's so funny. So after you were on Drag Race, you're like... put in the spotlight. Are people DMing you? Are you getting hit on a lot?
Yes. And what's weird? When we are scheduled to, I say we because I know it happened to pretty much all of us. The hoes in the cities know when we come. You know, it's a flyer that advertises me. They say, oh, hi, I'm such and such, and I hung out with this person. I hung out with that person. But, baby, I already know what you're doing. You're trying to get close to us, and you ready to give up yourself just to say you have. But, baby, you telling me that you hung out with these people, that ain't turning me on. That just let me know nobody used you.
What would turn you on?
And then not even Jesus. You know what? I think I am attracted to older men.
Okay.
Meaning like 20, 25 and under, or even like 27. That's kind of young for me.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm just like, I want you to grow some more.
Yes, the frontal lobe is not fully developed.
Yes.
We're still making poor choices.
Yes. And I need you to have your shit together. Wipe that ass with baby wipes. I need you that good. And I don't like it's not a perfect, a certain body type. A race is not important to me.
Okay.
So that stuff is nothing. Looks not, you don't have to be a certain, like, look this certain way. I just like what I like. It could be the smallest thing that I could just get attracted to.
Like what?
A good attitude. Okay. Nice legs, nice feet. You know, just a good energy.
Okay.
It's not about I'm not going to date nobody that look like Flavor Flav. But, you know, I like to keep it, you know, but all that, I don't have a type.
Okay.
I just like a good human.
I'm not a foot person. What is good feet? What's a good foot?
No corns, no bunions, no calluses, no dry skin, no dead toenails. Okay. And I have seen it. I seen some really, really, oh, Lord, he is fine. But I got down to them feet. Baby, was you kicking down buildings with them? Like, what was going on with you as a child? Why does your feet look like they have been playing drums? On the bricks. Like, what happened?
Kicking down buildings is maybe the funniest thing I've ever heard about nasty feet.
Yeah, I just feel like, ooh, baby, just keep your socks on. Like my last boyfriend, he was in the military, and he had like a little dead, his big toe was a little dead.
Ooh, the big toe was dead.
Baby, it was like not half, but just a little piece. Oh, we going to Target. We got everything to bring that toe back to life. Sure did. Come on, baby. We going to Target.
You resurrecting toenails.
I sure did. Got that big toe together.
I like that you like this person enough to be like, I'm going to help your foot health.
Yeah. If I got to look at them, shit, no, we're going to fix that. Because I'm just going to be looking at that toe and can't even watch the Golden Girl because I'm just looking at that damn toe. Like, what the fuck? So,
what is the quote? Pop the corn and feed the children?
So the kids can eat.
Wait, you grew up in the San Diego area, which is so funny to me because you strike me as somebody from the South.
Everybody been telling me that, I swear, my whole entire life.
Like, truly, you feel like such like a old Southern soul.
I don't know why. I know why, because my family is based in the Southern, but I've been getting this since I was even in elementary.
Jasmine, what were you like as a child?
Like this. I was
just like this?
Hyper, fun, happy, cussing, same old shit.
I get asked this question a lot. People are like, how do you stay positive? I have like ADHD. Also, I just rather smile than like be upset about shit all the time.
Right.
How do you keep so positive? Like you have such a contagious spirit. And like I love you radiate kindness and happiness. How do you do that?
Because it's life. My life is, you know, I always say you got to be one with yourself. You have to accept yourself, every flaw, every ash, everything about you. And once you can accept yourself and love yourself, it's easy that way. You know what I mean? To me, I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect. You know, I look in the mirror, I like what I see. If I don't like it, hell, one day I may change it. But I'm so in love with myself. And I like who I am. And I know I don't have bad energy for people. I don't want people to, you know, be sad and be hurt. I don't like that for people. And I just love being, you know, alive and shit cute.
I feel the same way. Like, I genuinely love myself. And it did take a minute, but like, I would look in the mirror sometimes and be like, oh, I don't like that. And I'd be like, well, what do you like?
Right.
And I'd be like, ooh, this. I like my eye shape.
Mm-hmm.
I love how big my cheeks are. I think I look like a cherub. And like, after I was like, physically, I like me. I was like, do I like myself like inside? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a very giving person. I like making people laugh. I like to move through this world leaving like a nice imprint.
Yes. It's so much easier to be, because you wake up pretty much happy.
Yes.
Because for someone to make you mad or you get angry, that takes a lot of energy. I ain't got that much energy.
Nope, sure don't.
Now I cuss your ass out, but I'm going to be happy. I'm still going to be happy.
I'll be happy about it.
Yeah, and I hate that. I really do hate when I have to argue with someone and we start going back and forth and we saying stuff, because I know my mouth is vicious.
Mm-hmm.
And if I go there, you're going to probably go home have nightmares, because I know how to call you things and say things to make it stick in your head. I know how to keep, so when every time you hear Mary J. Blige, you're going to say, that bitch called me a broke down Mary J. Blige. You know what I mean? So I know how to get there. And I hate that. Because I'm like, I don't want to make this person sad, but bitch, don't try me.
God, that's so funny. You look like a broke down Mary J. Blige. I was on a flight. I was coming back from Chicago, and there was snow, and then the plane had shit wrong with it. And I was like talking to the gate agent, and I was being so rude. And I stopped and I was like, I am so sorry. None of this is your fault, and I am being nasty. Right. And she was like, oh, thank you. I understand why you're mad. It's fun. And I was like, oh yeah, nobody ever does that. Nobody ever takes a moment to go, this is not this person's fault.
Right.
Why am I being such an asshole? And I feel like if we just did that sometimes, we could all just be happier.
I've done that a couple of times. And I said, baby, this ain't for you. This is about the people above you. I just got to get this out. And they say, okay, because I was in customer service field. So I know how it is, because sometimes people just want to vent.
Yes.
And even though it's not they venting to me, they're not talking to me.
Yes.
They're not like, it's your fault, your fault, your fault. They mean it's the company or whoever, but they just need to get it out to somebody who's in that field, you know? Just to voice it. Then you say, thank you for listening. Now pay your bill.
No. What jobs have you had?
Well, I worked at KFC in high school. I was a paper boy like at maybe 11, 12. That lasted for one day. And
you said, I simply can't be doing this. I can't riding around throwing papers at people.
They want to wake me up at 4 a.m. and then wanted me to fold the paper, put the rubber band around it, be on my bike, riding my bike in the cold, tossing papers. Baby, I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock. I was watching Pay the Bill all night. I'm not getting up. My mama told that man, baby, he ain't getting up. Just going to deliver these papers.
I love that your mother had your back. She wasn't like, get up, do the job. She was like, no, I'm so sorry. That's just too early. He won't be doing that.
And she was sleepy too. She was like, he ain't doing it.
I get that. She's like, I don't want to get up with my... No, we're going to sleep. Jasmine, real quick, we got to take a break. It's February, the month of love. We put so much energy into dating, relationships. But what about when you finally come home? You need to show yourself a little extra love too. That's why you have to try Cozy Earth. They turn simple moments at home into opportunities to just slow down and feel completely cozy and cared for. They have these amazing pajama sets. They're made from viscose, from bamboo, so they're unbelievably soft, lightweight, and sleep cooler than regular cotton. Pair that with their classic cuddle blanket, which has this rich, comforting weight to it, and you are in absolute heaven. You can try it all out with their 100-night sleep trial, but trust me, you're not going to want to return any of it. Plus, there's a 10-year warranty, because once you feel this level of comfort, you will want it to last a decade. Share a little extra love this February and wrap yourself or someone you care about in comfort that truly feels special. Head to CozyEarth.com and use my code DATEME for up to 20% off. And if you get a post-purchase survey, be sure to mention you heard about Cozy Earth right here. Celebrate everyday love with comfort that makes the little moments count. Oh boy, we're deep in the new year, and I have to ask, How are those resolutions going? I know so many people trying to quit nicotine right now, and it looks miserable. The cravings, the mood swings, it is a lot. But this year, you want routines that make you feel good, not guilty. Whether you're trying to quit or just cut back, Jones makes it so much easier to follow through. Jones has these science-backed nicotine mints. There's no smoke, no pouch, no vapor. It's just a discreet mint that helps you ride out those cravings without having to disappear from a date to go vape on the sidewalk. Plus, they come in a chic little tin that is actually cute to carry around. And when it gets tough, you can just log into the Jones app and connect with over 60,000 other quitters, so you're not doing this alone. If your New Year's resolution is to quit or even just to use nicotine in a healthier way, check out Quit with Jones. Visit quitwithjones.com/dateme to take the free quiz and use code DATEME to get 15% off your personalized quitting journey. That's quitwithjones.com/dateme. Taking back control starts now. Thanks to Quit with Jones for sponsoring this episode. Just a heads up, the mints contain nicotine, which is an addictive chemical. Jones is FDA approved and available for those who are 18 and older. And we're back. Jasmine?
Yes.
What's one of your worst hookups?
It was one where I couldn't even say we hooked up. I went over to this guy's house, it was like, years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting on the couch and he was just like rubbing my leg and smelling me and stuff. And then all of a sudden I just hear this, I'm like, what is going on? The man was just releasing himself.
You just farting?
No, it was just coming.
Oh!
And then nothing happened. I was like, what? Are you all right? He was like, I don't believe it just happened. I said, what? And then he said, I just came. How? We ain't even did nothing. Our clothes is on.
Your legs were too much for him.
But he'd been after me for years. And I was like,
legs.
I had one where...
Wait, did you give him another chance?
No.
He'd been after me for years, blew his load and his shot, and you said goodbye.
That's it, baby. That was it. I didn't even let boyfriend take me out to dinner and give me a steak. So now I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And we watched, I think it was The Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
I think we watched that.
I don't know why that's such a funny detail.
Yeah, because I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mm-hmm. He's got fucked up feet in that movie.
Oh, Jesus.
There's one shot of those feet that I said, why did you leave that in?
Why
that was
did you
mean.
leave that in?
They don't look good at all.
I said, now you know. Kicking down buildings.
What's another one?
It was one where I was at this guy, and he just could not get up.
Mm-hmm.
He was just too nervous, like overly excited and nervous at the same time. And he was just like, I don't believe this. I said, what? He was like, I just can't. I'm like, what's wrong? He was like, I think I'm just nervous.
Mm-hmm.
For what? Damn it. Shit. We done talked on the phone. We done went out and everything. Now it's time to get down with the motion. And you just too damn nervous. Get your ass up out of here. Take me home. Bitch.
Jasmine! Take me home, bitch. Wow. You know what? That is interesting that these men are like, they're too excited.
Yeah.
I would be excited too if I got to go on a date with you.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, what is the problem?
I guess it's hard to contain the excitement.
And all this is way before Drag Race.
That's how magnetic you are.
Yeah, I guess so.
You weren't even famous and they were like scared of you.
Excited. You know, because in San Diego, I was like one of the younger popular guys there because I was young, fresh, but I wasn't sleeping around with everybody because I was in a relationship right out the back, right out the gate. But some of the older guys, they like, they want the young ones. And I would never bend, I would never fold, I would never do none of that because I'm like, I'm in a relationship. So I'm not giving you my pager number. I don't want your pager number. This is like 93, 94. So it's like, we have nothing in common. Like, I get it, but no. So when I did get single, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Mm-hmm. They just couldn't believe it. I guess.
What are some like green flags for you in dating? Like what's something that happens in when you're dating somebody that you're like, oh, I like this?
Just the small things. Like laughing and And, just the whole communication. Communication is so big with me. Conversation is big with me. I love good laughter. I love when a person do the small things and not try to be overly big. My thing is I always use this rule. If I'm dating somebody, I'm not taking you to go get steaks off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take you somewhere like Harold's Chicken, and we're going to go get us a lemon pepper wings.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to go more to Harold's and get some chicken before I take you to get you a $75, $125 steak, and the steak is only that big. We're not doing that on the regular.
Uh-huh.
But go get some lemon peppers, baby, we're going to be here a lot.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, I don't want them to try to overly oppress me.
Mm-hmm.
Just do like we're normal.
Yes.
Don't do the big stuff.
I think that's really smart to be like, this is what life is going to be like normally.
Yes.
So on that first date, why would we go all out?
Right.
Just do something nice, normal, because that's
nice
what
normal.
the life's going to be.
Yeah. Because if you take me to get steaks on the first day, baby, I'm going to want steaks all the time.
You want steaks 3 nights a week.
Yeah. And that's them little babies are small and they're expensive. That steak was $75. It was like the size of a 50-cent piece.
You are correct. I remember the first time as an adult, I went to like a steakhouse and I was like, I'm going to get that filet mignon. And it was like $60 and it came and it was so tiny. I was like, what is this?
Yes.
And then all the sides, I have to order them separately.
Yes.
Why?
They all $8, $12.
Yes.
Like,
why are we doing this? It's a potato.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You learn.
You live and you learn.
Live and you learn.
Going back to All Stars, was that hard? Or were you like, oh, I'll do that?
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay, I'll do it. Shit.
So when you got cast on the show, were you nervous? Or were you just like, nah, I'm going to do this?
I was like, nah, I'm going to do it. And let me walk through these doors and get a pay raise and I can walk right back out. That was my mindset going into season 7. Because I already seen the girl that was on the show and they come work with us. And I hear the stories. I'm like, bitch, what? And then some of them go on stage. They're not performing. They're just pointing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, what the hell is that? I'm like, they're not even performing. So I'm like, bitch, let me get that stamp and give me a pay raise. So I was like, if I could walk in the door and say, hey, I could walk right back out.
Uh-huh. I mean, that is such a good attitude to be like, I'm doing this for my career. Like I just want to get paid a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because I'm already doing a lot.
I'm doing a lot and I've been doing it for years before that show came around. So now I was like, ooh, now I could really make a good profit on what I'm putting into drag because drag is so expensive.
It really is.
And people don't, like bars managers or whoever people that put the shows on, they request, oh, I want beads, I want feathers, I want this. But baby, that shit costs. And the little $50 or $75 you trying to give us ain't covering shit.
I didn't know that people requested things.
Some of them try to.
It's like, I'm going to come.
They're like, like one of the managers that was at Mickey's had sent a message to all the girls, oh, we opening back up. This is like during COVID. We opening it back up. I want to see rhinestones and beads and this and this and this. But baby, we want to see a pay raise because if the pay the same, you're going to get the same.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No.
You're not wrong.
It's expensive. So then we did a reverse role where the staff got in drag. Oh, yes, baby, gone. Find your wig. Buy all the makeup. Plus the dress. Learn the song. Find your shoes. You wear a size 14 in women. And, you got to buy all that. And they was like, oh, my God, it's so expensive. And you want to pay us some change? The fuck? You may not want to do drag. We do, but honey, you see how expensive this is. So you have to cough up some. Because we put a lot into it, so don't give us no slack. You give us them free drinks and that food. Bitch. Shit.
Can I ask you about Shakesqueer?
Watch out, sisters. I'm the real prima donna. Head cheerleader is going to be me, LaQuisha Kiana. That's right.
Hey, Hogwarts rejects, what's your prediction?
If I'm not head cheerleader, it's purely fan fiction.
Season 7 is my favorite season. I loved it. Shakesqueer is, I think, one of the funniest challenges because I feel like they didn't give you any guidance on how to do the performances.
Well, you know what happened? They told us to learn it.
Uh-huh.
I learned my stuff my way.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay, I got it. But then when we got there, they said, oh, no, we want you to do it with this tempo. So I was like, well, bitch, I done learned it my way. And now you talking about not that tempo, do it in this tempo. So why you just tell me that before I started doing it my damn way?
Yes, I feel like they set everybody up for failure in that challenge.
Yeah, so I said, you know what, never mind. I am not the one for no bullshit, baby. Y'all can have it.
Never mind.
Cause so my whole rhythm that I got for mine was based off of Shanae.
Yes.
That's why I had the braids and everything. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to do it in this type of format. And then it'll be funny, it could be good, but not being a Shanae character, but just kind of in her form. And then they was like, oh, no, we want you to do it like this. I'm like, bitch, what? Okay, roll the tape.
Honestly, now that you're explaining it, that makes a lot more sense with the wig and everything.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it would have been funnier.
That's what happened. And I'm like, well, bitch, if y'all would have told me this, I wouldn't have put this wig on. Like, I would have worn something else. But they had us learn it in our way, and then they told us right before we get to, oh, guess what? We want you to do it with this rhythm. What the fuck you mean?
That's wild. I feel like they should have told you before.
And I'm high, too. Bitch.
And I'm stoned out of my mind.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Edibles kicking in. I'm
Roll the
different
tape.
personalities.
Roll the tape.
It's like my scale is going because I'm a Libra, so I'm doing this, trying to figure out. And you're going to say, oh, no, we want you to do it in this rhythm. And that's dry. Like, what the fuck? I said, okay, honey, I can't argue with you. I'm not. Whatever, baby. Let's go.
Okay. For me, this is I have an attitude a lot where I'm like, well, this is above me. I can't get mad about it. I'm not going to fight it. It's above me.
It's above me,
if
baby.
That's what you want. I'll do my best.
Hey, let me just do whatever it is to get this over with. Because before I know it, this will be a memory, too.
Before I know it, this is a memory, too. Real quick, we have to take a break. We talk about how chaotic dating is on this show constantly between work, family drama, and trying to find love. Life is a lot, but sometimes the biggest source of chaos isn't what's happening around you. It's what's happening inside your own head. If you're dealing with that voice that makes you feel ashamed of how you eat, or if you're being super rigid about exercise and letting food rules run your day, that is a heavy burden to carry while you're trying to live your life. But you don't have to keep living with it. If you're ready for things to feel different, meet Equip. It's a virtual eating disorder treatment program that meets you exactly where you are. You're not doing this alone. You get a full squad of experts, including a therapist, a dietitian, a medical provider, and even a mentor with lived experience. They understand what it's like to navigate recovery while still trying to live your actual life. Equip treats people of all ages, identities, bodies, and backgrounds, and it's covered by most insurance plans, and there's no wait list, so you can start ASAP. If you've been thinking, maybe I should get some help, this is your sign. Visit equip.health/dateme to learn more. That's equip.health/dateme. You guys know my life can feel like a joke. I've literally been banned from dating apps because people report my profile as fake. They think I'm catfishing them. They think I'm a scammer. It's truly disrespectful. But it does remind me that you have to be careful who you trust online. You don't want to get played, especially with your money. That's where Cash App comes in. Your security deserves to be a priority. And Cash App treats it that way with Security Lock. Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money is being protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if your phone is lost or stolen. Plus, if you're about to send money to someone new and Cash App notices something looks a little bit off, or that you might be falling for a scam, it will send you a warning before that money is sent to confirm that everything looks right. Turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings today and pay attention to scam warnings to keep your money safe. Learn more at cash.app/security. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURED10 in their profile at signup and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. We're back.
Yay.
Okay. Yay. Jasmine, what's one of the best dates you've ever been on?
Ooh. My ex-boyfriend took me on. I got so many good dates. Okay, one was my ex-boyfriend, the last one. It was like maybe 6, 7 o'clock, and we went to the beach. He came and picked me up. And are you familiar with San Diego?
No.
Okay, it's this big old beach. Well, it's a bridge called Coronado Bridge, really high up.
I do know that bridge.
So over there, they have a nice little beach area. He went out there early, set up this whole nice little blanket, candles, like set this spot up. Came and picked me up, which I'm like maybe 15 minutes away, brought me to the beach, and all that was still there. Nobody came and bothered it. Nobody didn't touch. He had a basket there. And I thought that was one of my favorite dates that I did that somebody did for me.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was like, oh, he loves me.
It's one of those things
Girl,
where...
we did it on the beach. Sand all in my ass and balls.
Sand on my ass.
Just sandpaper. I was like, oh, Lord. But yes, that was one.
What's another?
Okay, so there's this guy that's in my life now. We're just there.
Sure.
And it's been about 23, 24 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a long there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Me. He surprised me one time and did a whole big Airbnb, and we went away for I think about 5 days, and just went. He got a beach house for us, and he just took us away for his birthday's in September, mine's October, so we did something together.
I like that.
That was really
That's sweet. I love how much you like the beach.
I love the beach.
I love the beach too. I like being on the water. I feel like it's very calming. You don't think so?
Well, on the water, not being in the water.
I like being in. You hate water, it seems.
No, I hate the beach water.
Well, beach water is disgusting here.
Yes.
It's not nice.
Girl, just make me scratch.
Yeah, a little itchy. You get out and you're
do that.
I don't know.
I don't put nothing of my body in the beach water.
But I like being on a boat.
Oh, yes. That's
Boat's
very
nice.
nice.
I like that.
That's very nice.
And then I like being on the sand and hearing the ocean crash onto the shore. I think that's so therapeutic and relaxing.
It is. And that passes out. Shit, I'm out of there.
Girl, you can't just be sleeping on the beach.
I go right there with the police are at. So I live right by Venice Beach. I'm maybe 15 minutes down one street. I'm there. So I went out there one day. I said, I'm going to the beach. Nice day. I'm off. And I was like, let me grab my little, basket and all that stuff. And it was the police is over there. Mm-hmm. And I got close to them as I could. And I walked over there. I said, excuse me, sirs. They said, yes. I said, how long are you guys going to be here? And the guy was like, we'll be here for a minute. Man, I asked why. I said, yeah, because I know I'm finna set up and I'm going to pass out and I want to be safe. And they looked at me and he was like, well, you'll be safe because we'll be here. I said, okay, just in case I get done eating these sandwiches and you see me lean over, I'm asleep. And I went to sleep and woke up. They were still there. And yeah, I like the beach. I like the parks. Mm-hmm. I like that stuff is romantic to me, especially when you have somebody or something. It's so peaceful and you're just out.
I dated this dude where I used to keep, or maybe it's still in there. I used to have a basketball in my car, and we were driving somewhere, and we had some time beforehand, and I saw a park. I was like, you want to go to that park and play basketball? And he was like, yes.
Yeah.
And then we just, played basketball, and it was just, fun, and it felt very romantic. Neither of us were good at it, but we just, had a nice time.
You got to have a nice time with somebody. It's not always about spending money or doing all that. It's so many things you could do without spending money where you could really connect with somebody. and just be like, this is what I need. I need somebody that I can have fun with. And if you can have fun with somebody and not involve money or, stuff like that, it's even better. Because, y'all can have fun just being in the backyard.
Nothing.
Just doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about, so you had your birthday at an Olive Garden once, and then your friend posted it on Facebook that y'all were celebrating your birthday at an Olive Garden, and then it became a Jasmine Masters meet and greet at the Olive Garden?
Yeah, so this is what happened. It was freshly, kind of off of, I think it was season 7. And me and my friends that I grew up with, we close. And they just, it's new to them to be so overwhelmed with people. When we going into the stores, anywhere, people want to take pictures with me. And it happens so much. So my friend was like, bitch, I just want us to go somewhere for your birthday and just try to, I'm like, okay, cool. And Olive Garden is not my favorite restaurant.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Mexican food is my favorite.
Okay.
So I was just going there because I like the salad and the breadsticks. So I would get extra salad and I would take the breadsticks and dip it in the salad. Mm-hmm. Yum, yum. Mm-hmm. So he was like, well, we could just go there, yada, 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 because he liked the salads too. So let's go there, we'll find something on the menu. Great. Do not tell nobody and do not post up on your media, we're going here. Okay. We get off the phone about an hour later. He on Facebook, oh, we going to Olive Garden for Jasmine for Martell's birthday or whatever, yada, yada, yada. Bitch, you just told me not to post it. Mm-hmm. Now you tagged me in it, so now everybody's seeing it. Then he turned around and made the little flyer that was out. He did that just to send it to our friends or whatever and to me. Mm-hmm. But he also put it on Facebook. Bitch, what are you over there smoking? Because you telling me not to do what you doing.
What you're doing, exactly what you're doing. How many people showed up?
It was sold out. And mind you, this is the one that's in Culver City at Fox Hill Mall. Mm-hmm. So we at that one. And I've been there a few times because we go to the mall, whatever, grab me a little something. I walked in and the guy was like, are you Jasmine Masters? And I was like, uh-huh. He was like, finally. I said, why, what's wrong? He said, everybody here is for you. I said, I'm like, here go my 20 friends here that I knew that was coming. I said, everybody like who? He said, everybody in here is for you. He said, we are sold out. I said, no, y'all not. He said, yes. I walked around, everybody there. They clapping for me. They giving me flowers. They giving me gifts and shit. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm like, what the fuck? It was even people walking by because our table was outside. There was people walking by saying, we couldn't get a reservation, so happy birthday. Here go a birthday gift for you. I was like, what? It was so overwhelming. I was in my little corner crying like a little hoe.
Like a little
I was just,
That's so beautiful,
it was beautiful.
That's so beautiful.
And my one friend, he was just like, bitch, everybody came. Hello. Like, thank you. But yeah, it was so sweet, but it was not my idea. I would have never said, let's go there.
I love that.
It would have been either Italian food or Mexican food. I would say, oh, let's go here.
What is your...
Not that Italian food.
No, I get it. I get it.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever get sick of people saying your own quotes to you? Like when people are like, I'm Jasmine Masters and I got something to say.
No, I love it, but sometimes they say them and I don't remember. I'm like, baby, what are you talking about? They said, oh, in your video. Which one? And I say, I said that? And they say, yes. I said, oh, shit, okay. Because I did the videos and I just sent them. I never went back and looked. They're not edited.
You just put them out
there. They're just there. So when they do come up to me and they say any of my memes that I'm really familiar with, I love it when they come to me anyway. But when I really know what they're talking about, I'm like, wow, you really watch my stuff. But when they come to me with something I don't know, baby, what is wrong with you?
You in it too deep. I said it and I don't even know it.
I don't even know it. But all them videos, like, it's 8 years, 10 years old. Uh-huh.
And
so,
that's old, right?
Ooh, that's old.
Real old.
Yeah.
That's like probably one of your first videos that went viral. No? Maybe?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I know that's the one where I knew I was going viral. I was like, what is going on? And then it was on a Wednesday. I was in San Diego at Moe's doing Dreamgirls. And my phone was just, brrr, brrr. I'm like, I'm working. I'll be back. And then I did kind of look at it and see that I had a lot of text messages, missed phone calls, and the Facebook and all that stuff had all the numbers that show you. I'm like, what's going on? So I did look, but I didn't really pay attention to what it was. I'm like, okay, whatever. It wasn't until the next day when I woke up that I really took the time to look at everything. And then my friend was like, bitch, you are going viral. I was like, oh, Lord, what happened? Like, what did I do?
What did I do?
And he
What
was
did
like,
I say?
He said they're using this anti-oop and it's everywhere. Because I didn't want to get fucked up and drive. Be driving while I'm already fucked up. So, bitch, I crashed in my back seat for a couple of hours. And I just hit my balls. And then I just looked and it was everywhere.
What does that feel like?
It's amazing.
You're like, I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it so much.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Because for one, it was me just being me. No pretension, not trying to be a character. I was just me. And the fact that it was something good but make people laugh, it was even better because nobody feelings are hurt, you know. But I did something where people could laugh and enjoy. And that made me feel really, really good.
I love that. Sometimes people, I feel like you haven't let fame or these experiences change you. You seem so grounded and humble, and I fucking love that.
That's my job is what I do.
Yes.
That's just my job. That's who I am because it's my job, but I'm no better than anybody. You know, whether I may have $1 more or not, I'm no better than anybody, and I don't throw that in anybody's faces. To this day, people say, oh, you don't have to wait in line. I can wait in line. Because what I'm not finna do is go to the front of the line and think that somebody know me and they don't. And then they say, and I oop your ass to the back. And then everybody's in line laughing at me. Ooh, that bitch got pushed to the back. So I never let that get to me. But if somebody recognizes me while I'm in line and say, come on, okay, thank you. But I just don't assume from the top of my head that everybody know who I am and everybody like me. You know? So that's just my job. I don't take that to heart and think I'm better than somebody.
I like that.
Yeah.
Anytime I start thinking a little too highly of myself, the world will humble me a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like doing this class, it was a pole dancing class, and I was with my friend, Christy, and they were also doing puppy yoga. And this lady was holding a puppy, and I was like, oh, can I hold the puppy? And she was like, sure. And I was holding the puppy, and the lady goes, oh, you're so funny. And I went, oh, thank you. And she went, I meant the dog. And I went, got it.
You
have no idea who I am, and
right.
that is absolutely fine. And
yeah. And that's another thing, too. I don't think everybody that I see know me. Because I go in stores that people don't say nothing. But the people who do know who I am,
yes,
I know they know me from somewhere.
Yes.
But I just don't, even like in gay clubs, I don't think every gay person know who I am.
I truly walk around going, nobody knows who I am. And if they do, that's a nice treat.
That's a nice treat. And that's why when they come up to me, I'm very nice. Well, I'm just me. I'm very nice. I'm very polite. I don't mind. They say, I didn't want to bother you. Baby, I could have stayed at home. But I'm out in the street. And if you see me, say something. Because I don't know if you know me.
Yes.
But if you do know me, it's okay to acknowledge me and say, hey, how you doing? Can I get a picture? I'm going to tell you, yeah, because I look cute. Shit, I got dressed to get a compliment.
That's how I am now. Now I don't care. When I was on a show called Girl Code, and when that blew up, I was, I don't know, I felt a little like, oh my God, I can't believe you like me. But now I'm like, you put jokes out into the world.
Yes.
You're putting stuff out. If people like it, that's what you did it for.
Yes.
So if people ask for a picture, sure, why not? I'll talk to you. You're not bothering me.
Not at all.
That's fine. If I'm eating dinner, I'll say, do you mind if I finish this real quick? Or if you're pressed for we'll take a picture. Like, now I'm like, that's what I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
I do it so people like me. So when they talk to me, it's great.
Great. I enjoy it. You know,
we did it.
And my biggest lesson was when I really knew the impact that you could give somebody just being nice and polite to them, was the first time I met Patti LaBelle. And she was coming out the back of one of the auditoriums. Her bus was there. And it was like maybe 60, 80 of us outside, that lady took time and talked to every last one of us. She gave every last one of us a hug. She signed anything we needed. If there was a picture or camera there, the little click, she did that. So the feeling that I got from her from that moment, I said, if I could get that to everybody I come encounter with, I would be good, because that feeling is something you don't get. It's just like, oh my God, especially when you like someone.
Yes.
And they're so nice and polite to you. That's why I was born to be nice and polite to people anyway, but I just know the feeling of being a celebrity and how you can really just give somebody the best experience ever.
Yeah.
And I know for me, it was amazing. So if I could do the same for other people, I want to do that every day, all day.
I love that.
Because you never know what somebody's going through.
No, you don't. And that was the thing that I had to learn, that I'm like, oh, maybe someone's seeing my show, meeting me after. Maybe that's the highlight of their month.
Yes.
Maybe that's the highlight of their week, their day, whatever.
Absolutely.
And it's like, sure, I did the performance. I got joy from it, but it's like meeting me brought somebody joy. So like, why be weird about it? And
why be
like,
weird? And
sorry, I have to go.
No. Baby, I was
I'm
running
here
through the airport catching my flight. Baby, let's run and take these pictures. Because I got to go.
but we're going to do it.
Come
we're
on,
gonna we'll have a moment.
Yeah, I would give you that. It's
Jasmine,
okay to give people that.
I love that. Jasmine, I find you to be so effervescent and incredible and a joy to fucking be around. Do you have any advice for single people out there who are looking?
Just go on the dates. Just go. Even if they may not be your type, which is fine, but you never really know if you don't just give a person a try. Because it's a date. It's not saying you're going to go jump the swords with them. You're going on a date. And they may not be your physical connection, but you can make a friend out of that.
Yes.
And before you get in a relationship, you got to be friends with the person. And sometimes you may find out this person is giving me everything I'm asking for. The shell may not be what you want, but the heart and that mind is what you want and need. And hey, you got to go with that. If you want what you say you want. Now, you say, I just want a guy that look really nice or a woman that look really nice. Okay, but what if she a bad person? What if he a bad person? What if they going upside your head? But you want this certain look, but their heart
the inside's not right.
The inside's not right. So just go and get that steak.
Get that steak. Get that overpriced steak.
Yes. And just have fun with it. It's a date.
I have another question. I ask all my guests this.
Okay.
Would you date me?
Of course.
Yay!
We'd have so much fun. We'd laugh all day.
Honestly, we would. I find you so funny.
And I'm always doing this here, something stupid.
Same. I be stupid as hell all the damn time. Jasmine, do you have anything you want to promote?
Shit. I can't think right now. Let me see. I got some shit coming up. Oh, I am in talks of doing I Have Something to Say.
Okay.
Again, so be looking out for that. But just look for me on my medias, my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
What are they? Ms. Jasmine Masters on everything?
Yeah, MS Jasmine Masters on TikTok and Instagram, and then Facebook is just Jasmine Masters.
Okay.
And you would know it's me because I'm there. It ain't none of that. It's a lot of fake accounts out there, but you would say, okay, this is definitely her.
This is the bitch. This is she right here.
This is the real account here. Yeah.
Okay. Jasmine, thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
And if you like this episode of Why Won't You Date Me, you could like it, you could rate it, subscribe, give me 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. And if you write me something nasty hitting on me to whywontyoudatemepodcast@gmail.com, I will read it out loud. Please keep them on the shorter side. This person writes, "Hi, Nicole, a fan of both your podcasts. I'll blindfold you and have you on your knees. I'll drip warm candle wax on your left boob and cum on your right boob. Once the wax and cum has dried, you'll taste both and guess which is cum and which is wax. Get it right, I'll reward you with a sizzler dinner. Your random fan, Jason." Thank you, Jason.
Okay, Jason. Little freak.
Goodbye.
Candles and cum.
That was a HeadGum podcast.